James Garner, renowned for his roles in over 50 theatrical films, including the iconic The Great Escape, remains a beloved and enduring figure for a generation of fans. As we step into the 21st century, amidst the whirlwind of change within the Hollywood entertainment industry, it's a source of profound pride that Garner's fame endures, transcending the adoration of youthful stars. However, beneath the veneer of stardom lies a heartbreaking truth that few are aware of. The veteran actor bore the scars of a harrowing childhood, tormented by the cruelty of his stepmother. This painful chapter in his life, once shrouded in secrecy, has only recently come to light. To fully understand the tragic narrative of James Garner, don't miss this video. James Scott Garner, known to the world as James Garner, was born in the small town of Denver, Oklahoma. Interestingly, this town is now submerged under the waters of Lake Thunderbird, located near Norman, Oklahoma. His early life was marked by personal tragedies and family dynamics that would shape his character and career in significant ways. James Garner's parents were Weldon Warren Garner, a widower, and Mildred Scott, née Meek. Tragically, Mildred passed away just 5 years after James's birth, leaving a void that would deeply impact his childhood. Garner's father, Weldon, had a mixed heritage, part German ancestry, while his mother, Mildred, was of Cherokee descent, making James Garner himself part Cherokee. James had 2 older brothers, Jack Garner and Charles Warren Garner. Jack, like James, would later become an actor, while Charles pursued a career in school administration. Growing up, their family adhered to the Methodist faith, instilling strong values and principles in the Garner siblings. The loss of their mother, Mildred, had a profound effect on the Garner children. After her passing, Garner, Jack, and Charles were sent to live with relatives, a common practice in those days when families faced difficult circumstances. This separation undoubtedly had a lasting impact on young James, shaping his resilience and independence. The turning point in James Garner's family life came in 1934 when Weldon Warren Garner remarried. This event marked a reunion for the Garner siblings as they were brought back together under one roof. The family's dynamics and relationships began to evolve with this reunion, setting the stage for James Garner's eventual journey into the world of entertainment. James Garner's family life was marked by a series of remarriages by his father, Weldon Warren Garner, which introduced him to a variety of stepmothers and complex relationships within the family. One of the most turbulent relationships James Garner had was with one of his stepmothers, Wilma. This particular stepmother subjected all 3 Garner boys to physical abuse, a traumatic experience that would leave a lasting mark on James. Not only did Wilma resort to physical violence, but she also imposed emotional and humiliating punishments on young James. Perhaps one of the most distressing memories Garner shared was being forced to wear a dress in public as a form of punishment, a degrading experience that he carried with him throughout his life. The breaking point in James Garner's relationship with Wilma came when he was just 14 years old. Faced with her continued physical abuse and humiliation, he took matters into his own hands. In a desperate act of self-defense, he fought with her, ultimately knocking her down and choking her to prevent further harm. This incident led to Wilma's departure from the family, never to return. Jack Garner, James's older brother, succinctly summed up their feelings towards her, calling her a damn no-good woman. The tumultuous relationship with Wilma was in stark contrast to Garner's feelings for his last stepmother, Grace. He affectionately referred to her as Mama Grace and held her in high regard. For James, Grace provided the maternal love and stability that had been missing from his life for so long. Her presence brought a sense of comfort and security that he hadn't experienced with any other maternal figure. After the turbulent period with his stepmother, Wilma, James Garner's life took a significant turn when his father, Weldon Warren Garner, decided to move to Los Angeles. This decision left Garner and his brothers behind in Norman, Oklahoma, as their father embarked on a new chapter in his life. For James Garner, it meant facing the challenges of adolescence on his own. Initially, Garner struggled to find his footing and pursued various jobs that didn't bring him much satisfaction. However, at the age of 16, near the end of World War II, he decided to take a bold step and joined the U.S. Merchant Marine. This decision allowed him to experience a sense of purpose and camaraderie as he worked alongside his shipmates. Unfortunately, he had to grapple with chronic seasickness, which was an ongoing struggle during his time in the Merchant Marine. After World War II concluded, Garner decided to join his father in Los Angeles, marking a pivotal moment in his life. He enrolled at Hollywood High School, where he made a remarkable impression on his peers. Garner was voted the most popular student, a testament to his affable personality and charm. It was during his time at Hollywood High School that Garner received an unexpected opportunity. A high school gym teacher recognized his potential and recommended him for a modeling job showcasing Jantzen bathing suits. Despite the promising financial aspect of the job, paying a generous $25 an hour, Garner later revealed in an interview that he despised modeling. As a result, he made the decision to quit the modeling gig and return to Norman, Oklahoma, in search of a different path. Back in Norman, Garner pursued his interests in sports. He actively engaged in football, basketball, track, and golf at Norman High School, showcasing his athletic prowess. However, despite his athletic achievements, he made the difficult choice to drop out of high school during his senior year. In a candid interview with Good Housekeeping magazine in 1976, Garner admitted, "I was a terrible student and I never actually graduated from high school, but I got my diploma in the Army." James Garner's transition from his tumultuous youth to adulthood took an unexpected turn when he enlisted in the California Army National Guard. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one that would see him serving his country during a time of conflict. Upon enlisting, Garner's initial 7 months of service were stationed in California. However, the Korean War was in full swing, and it wasn't long before he received his deployment orders to the Korean Peninsula. Garner was sent to serve in Korea as a rifleman, where he became a part of the 5th Regimental Combat Team, which was then part of the 24th Infantry Division. His time in the Korean War was marked by the harsh realities of combat. Garner's bravery and commitment were evident as he served on the front lines, engaging in intense battles during his 14 months in Korea. Unfortunately, his service also brought him face to face with the grim toll of war. During his deployment, Garner was wounded not once, but twice. The first injury occurred when he was struck by shrapnel from a mortar round, resulting in wounds to his face and hand. This was a stark reminder of the constant danger faced by soldiers on the battlefield. The second injury, perhaps more ironic than the first, happened when Garner was wounded by friendly fire from U.S. fighter jets. While seeking refuge in a foxhole, he was mistakenly hit in the buttocks by rounds from American aircraft. Garner's sense of humor shone through even in the midst of this unfortunate incident. He would later quip, "There was a lot of room involving my rear end. How could they miss?" His ability to find humor in such a perilous situation demonstrated his resilience and positive outlook, which would become trademarks of his personality. For his initial wounding in Korea, Garner received the prestigious Purple Heart, a decoration awarded to members of the U.S. Armed Forces wounded or killed in action. This first Purple Heart was a testament to the seriousness of the injuries he sustained in combat, specifically the wounds to his face and hand. It symbolized his dedication and sacrifice as a soldier on the front lines. Remarkably, Garner also qualified for a second Purple Heart, a recognition that he was eligible for due to being hit by friendly fire. Friendly fire incidents are typically the result of mistakes or miscommunications on the battlefield, but in Garner's case, it was deemed an action, released with the full intent of inflicting damage or destroying enemy troops or equipment. Despite his eligibility, Garner did not actually receive his second Purple Heart until 1983, a staggering 32 years after the event. The delay in receiving his second Purple Heart was a result of an administrative error that went unrectified for decades. It wasn't until November 1982, when Garner appeared on the television show Good Morning America with presenter David Hartman learning of the case, that inquiries were made to address this oversight. This revelation sparked the process of correcting the error. During the ceremony where James Garner finally received his long-overdue second Purple Heart, he expressed the sentiment that it was better to receive it now after 32 years than posthumously. This statement underscored the significance of the recognition and acknowledgement of his sacrifices during his military service. Reflecting on his time in the military, Garner offered a candid perspective. He noted that while there may be some fond memories when reuniting with fellow veterans, his overall experience in Korea was far from easy. He described it as cold and hard, highlighting the harsh conditions and challenges he and his comrades faced. His humility and gratitude for surviving the war were evident in his acknowledgement of being one of the lucky ones, an attitude that characterized his approach to life both in and out of the spotlight. James Garner, despite his fame and sociable nature in the entertainment industry, was known for his down-to-earth demeanor and a commitment to keeping his family life private. His personal life was marked by a deep and enduring love story. In 1956, Garner's life took a significant turn when he attended a party and had a chance encounter with Lois Josephine Fleischman Clark. Their connection was immediate and intense. In his own words, Garner recalled, "We went to dinner every night for 14 nights. I was just absolutely nuts about her." This whirlwind romance culminated in their marriage just 14 days after they first met, on August 17, 1956. Garner, renowned for his humor, added, "I spent $77 on our honeymoon, and it about broke me." Garner's perspective on marriage was light-hearted and reflective of his pragmatic outlook on life. He often quipped, "Marriage is like the army. Everyone complains, but you'd be surprised at the large number of people who re-enlist." This humorous take on marriage belied the deep bond he shared with Lois and their enduring commitment to each other. Lois Josephine Fleischman Clark, whom Garner married, practiced Judaism, adding a cultural and religious dimension to their relationship. Lois had a daughter from a previous marriage named Kim, who was 7 years old and recovering from polio when she became part of Garner's life. James Garner embraced his role as a stepfather to Kim, providing love and support during her recovery and becoming a significant figure in her life. James and Lois also expanded their family with the birth of their daughter, Greta Gigi Garner, on January 4, 1958. The addition of Gigi to their family brought joy and completeness to their lives. While Garner was known for his illustrious career in Hollywood, his role as a husband and father remained a deeply cherished and personal aspect of his life. James Garner and his wife, Lois Josephine Fleischman Clark, shared a remarkable and enduring marriage that lasted until Garner's passing in 2014. Their journey as a couple was marked by love, commitment, and a few periods of separation that were not indicative of marital problems, but rather a result of the immense stress associated with Garner's acting career. The couple experienced 2 brief separations during their marriage. The first separation occurred for 3 months in 1970, and the second took place in 1979. Despite these separations, Garner was always clear that they were not caused by any fundamental issues within their relationship. Instead, they were a reflection of the intense demands and pressures of his acting career. During the second separation, which lasted for 2 years from 1979 to September 1981, Garner shared that he spent his time between Canada and a rented house in the San Fernando Valley. These separations were largely a consequence of the physical and emotional toll that his role in the Rockford Files took on him. Garner was in almost every scene of the series, often in pain due to his arthritic knees, and was under tremendous pressure from the studio. This grueling work schedule and the associated stress prompted him to step away from the series in 1979 in order to prioritize his health and well-being. James Garner's decision to take time for himself during these separations was motivated by a need for recuperation and self-care. His dedication to his craft had taken a toll on his physical and mental health, and he recognized the importance of taking a step back to recharge. Despite these temporary separations, James Garner and Lois remained deeply committed to each other and their family. Their enduring love and bond were evident in their decision to reunite and continue their life together in September 1981. Their marriage was a testament to their mutual understanding, support, and ability to weather life's challenges. Tragically, James Garner passed away in 2014, less than a month before their 58th wedding anniversary. Lois Josephine Fleischman Clark lived for 7 more years, passing away on October 30th, 2021. Their love story, marked by resilience and unwavering commitment, left an indelible legacy that extended beyond their time together on Earth. James Garner was not only a renowned actor, but also a dedicated and vocal supporter of the Democratic Party. Throughout his life, he actively contributed to Democratic campaigns and supported various Democratic candidates and causes. Starting in 1982, Garner demonstrated his commitment to the Democratic Party by contributing financially to federal campaigns. He made substantial donations, totaling at least $29,000, with the majority of these funds, over $24,000, directed towards Democratic Party candidates. Some of the notable recipients of Garner's financial support included politicians such as Dennis Kucinich for Congress in 2002, Dick Gephardt, John Kerry, and Barbara Boxer, as well as various Democratic committees and groups. His financial contributions were a tangible expression of his political beliefs and his desire to see Democratic candidates succeed in their campaigns. Beyond his financial support, James Garner actively participated in political events and movements that aligned with his values. One such notable occasion was on August 28, 1963, when Garner joined Martin Luther King Jr. and other celebrities in the historic March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. This landmark event in the civil rights movement called for equality, civil rights, and an end to racial discrimination. Garner's presence at the march, where he sat in the third row, was a testament to his commitment to the cause of civil rights and social justice. During this momentous occasion, Garner had the privilege of listening to Martin Luther King Jr.'s iconic "I Have a Dream" speech, which resonated deeply with him. The speech not only conveyed King's vision of racial equality, but also served as a powerful inspiration for those in attendance, including Garner. His participation in this historic event underscored his dedication to promoting social and political change through his platform as a prominent actor. In the 1985 CBS miniseries titled Space, an adaptation of James A. Michener's novel, Garner's character underwent a notable change for the television adaptation. In the book, the character was portrayed as a Republican, but to align with Garner's personal views, the character's party affiliation was altered to Democrat. Garner humorously quipped about this change, saying, "My wife would leave me if I played a Republican." This remark highlighted the importance of political alignment to Garner and his understanding of the potential impact of his roles on his personal life. One particularly intriguing episode in James Garner's political involvement occurred in the realm of California state politics. In the lead-up to the 1990 election, there was a notable effort by California Democratic Party leaders, spearheaded by State Senator Herschel Rosenthal, to persuade Garner to seek the Democratic nomination for governor of California. This potential candidacy generated considerable excitement and speculation, as Garner's popularity as an actor could have translated into a significant presence in the political arena. However, despite the enthusiasm surrounding the idea of Garner's gubernatorial candidacy, another prominent political figure emerged on the Democratic side. Dianne Feinstein, a future United States Senator and former San Francisco mayor, received the Democratic nomination for the governorship instead of Garner. Ultimately, she faced Republican Pete Wilson in the election, which Wilson ultimately won. James Garner faced a series of health challenges over the years, reflecting his resilience and determination to overcome them while maintaining his career and personal life. During the filming of The Rockford Files in the 1970s, Garner's knees became a chronic problem. The demands of his role, which often involved physical stunts and action sequences, took a toll on his knees, leading to a series of surgeries. Garner endured 6 or 7 knee operations during that period, a testament to his dedication to his craft and the physical toll it exacted on his body. In the year 2000, Garner underwent a significant medical procedure, knee replacement surgery for both knees. This decision was likely prompted by the ongoing issues he faced with his knees, which had been aggravated by years of physical strain and surgery. Knee replacement surgery was a way for him to regain mobility and improve his quality of life. On April 22, 1988, James Garner faced a life-threatening health scare when he underwent quintuple bypass heart surgery. This complex procedure involved bypassing 5 blocked arteries in his heart. Despite the seriousness of the operation, Garner made a remarkable recovery, a testament to his strong spirit and determination. One of the significant lifestyle changes that followed his heart surgery was Garner's decision to quit smoking. Although he was advised to stop smoking after the surgery, he eventually succeeded in quitting 17 years later in 2005. This decision undoubtedly contributed to his improved health and well-being. However, Garner's health challenges were not entirely behind him. On May 11, 2008, he suffered a severe stroke, leading to surgery. Despite the gravity of the situation, the prognosis for his recovery was reported as very positive. This event demonstrated Garner's ability to face adversity head-on and continue to fight for his health. On July 19, 2014, the world mourned the loss of a beloved Hollywood icon, James Garner. The actor, known for his charm, wit, and remarkable talent, passed away at the age of 86 at his Brentwood, Los Angeles home. The cause of his death was attributed to a heart attack brought on by coronary artery disease. Garner's passing marked the end of an era and left an indelible void in the world of entertainment. In the years leading up to his death, Garner had faced numerous health challenges, which had taken a toll on his overall well-being. His 2008 stroke had left him in a state of poor health, and he had valiantly battled these issues, demonstrating his enduring strength and determination. The news of James Garner's passing prompted an outpouring of grief and tributes from his colleagues, friends, and fans. Several longtime friends and fellow actors shared their thoughts and memories of Garner. Tom Selleck, who had worked alongside Garner on the iconic series The Rockford Files, described Garner as not only a mentor but also a friend. Selleck's sentiment highlighted the deep personal connections that Garner formed with those he worked with in the industry. Sally Field, who starred alongside Garner in Murphy's Romance, expressed her profound sadness at his passing. She described the immense admiration and affection she felt for him, reminiscing about their cherished moments together. Her heartfelt words underscored the profound impact that Garner had on those fortunate enough to know him. Clint Eastwood, another legendary actor, shared his perspective on Garner's legacy. He credited Garner with opening doors for actors like himself and Steve McQueen. Garner's contributions to the world of entertainment were instrumental in paving the way for future generations of actors. James Garner's passing was not only a loss for Hollywood, but also for all those who had been touched by his warmth, talent, and genuine personality. His enduring legacy continues to inspire and resonate with audiences worldwide, reminding us of the indomitable spirit of a true Hollywood legend. What do you think about James Garner's tragic life? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.